Sea level rise is expected to be one of the greatest threats to coastal species. This project was an interdisciplinary effort to predict the effects of sea level rise on coastal species across the coastal area of the South Atlantic Landscape Conservation Cooperative Region, extending south to include beach mouse and additional sea turtle habitat. Habitat suitability is represented by average annual nest density for 13 species, including 3 marine turtle species. Using average nest densities, species densities were overlaid to provide a combined ranking. Here's the marine turtle data. Habitat vulnerability to sea level rise is represented by integrating an updated USGS Sea Level Rise Coastal Vulnerability Index with our habitat suitability maps.
We are updating the Coastal Vulnerability Index, and these are shoreline segments on the order of several kilometers long, so each segment would have its own set of statistics. We found that certain areas will be a little bit less vulnerable in that as we increase the global sea level rise rate at that segment, we don't see a significant change in the risk level, whereas at other locations, even with small levels of future sea level rise, we get a large change in the risk level.
Now when managers take a closer look at coastal North Carolina, for example, with the 2 coastal indices lined up parallel to one another, they may directly compare habitat suitability to vulnerability to sea level rise. If management is directed at American oystercatcher, there has been a recent annual nesting detection of 0 in this area, which suggests that the islands would not be of high priority for climate mitigation for this species. The tools we have created will better inform managers on how to move forward with decision-making processes. And the final consideration of our study was to evaluate the ecosystem services of coastal species, focusing on sea turtles nesting in Florida.
We're going to lose sea turtle nesting habitat, and this correlates to this value, this dollar value. It's easier for people to understand. So in our survey, we interviewed a number of respondents in coastal areas and inland areas. And essentially what we asked them, what's your willingness to pay to protect sea turtle nesting habitats of Florida coast?